Yo, horror sense, I'm back again with another video, and this one's actually given to me by one of my followers on Instagram, Mr. Carter MD. I appreciate it so much. He did provide me the decant that I am reviewing for you guys, and we're looking at 1 Million's Lucky. So I don't have a bottle of it. I haven't yet purchased it, so he was gracious enough to go ahead and send it to me. So again, I appreciate it so much. And I did do it as I always do, which was put a little, I guess, poll out there. People asked me some questions. I reviewed it that way because I want to know what you guys want to know. And I'm going to continue doing it that way. I said it in my other video because you guys are what matter the most. You know, everybody does their own first impressions and all the reviews, and realistically, that may not be what you guys want to hear. So I'm going to do it this way, continue doing it. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. Overall, I'm going to say the scent was pretty good. You know, it's not bad. You know, there's been a lot of talk about it being not so great, and it's just one of those gray areas. So again, I'm not going to be one of those prototypical reviewers and just voice my feelings towards something, and I'm just going to give you the honest truth. And I'm also going to give you some actual number rundowns between 1 and 10 on how it rated overall. So we're looking at Chris from Massachusetts. Chris wants to know about the performance on this actual scent. So the performance on the scent is between 6 to 7 hours. So that's what I got on it. As I mentioned before, I work in an office setting environment. So about 6 hours in, you can start to see it go into a direction of skin scent, but it was still lingering around. So I would say between 6 to 7 hours, you guys should be okay with it. Again, use the ISOE Super. We'll continue to put that out there because it's very worth purchasing. So again, 6 to 7 hours, and I would rate that about a 6.5 out of 10. So China from Nebraska wants to know, hey, I've smelled the actual scent, and it smells yummy. Unisex. Is it unisex? And I would say definitely. You know, you got a jasmine note in it, and I did put some notes down on paper, so I'll go ahead and read you kind of what this is. You got a woody, nutty honey scent. Talk about a tongue twister, right? Woody, nutty honey. And then some notes in it. You got plum, grapefruit, hazelnut, honey, oak moss, jasmine, and there's much more, but that's just to kind of name a few of them. So automatically with that jasmine note, you are looking at a unisex type of scent. And I always say women and men can rock whatever. So definitely, China, check it out. If you haven't already done so, get a sample from Sephora. And that's also going to be going into one of my other questions by someone else, is definitely sample the product out before you blind buy, especially something like this. If you watch my reviews, I will let you guys know when it's worthy of a blind buy. But again, always go into it with a decant in mind. Like, you're going to go ahead and try it out, because my scent palette may be a little bit different. I've been doing this for a long time. Can appreciate some more heavier notes that you guys that are getting fairly fresh into the game may not have that palette yet. So definitely test them before you purchase them based off of your own personal experience. Don't just go off a reviewer and do it because they said to go ahead and do so. So now we're going into Diego from South Carolina. And again, I appreciate everybody who supported me on this questionnaire. Diego wants to know if he should decant before he purchases. Another one of those questions about a blind buy, and I just answered that one. So absolutely. I would say blind buy worthiness out of 10, you would probably look at about a 7 out of 10. So it's in between borderline. I'm going into more of a yes, go ahead and do so. But that's just my personal take on it. Then we're looking at Scott from Oregon. He says it's a unique scent for sure. It may not be the best of smell, but damn, Rabanne did something different, and you have to respect it. So I guess he was putting a statement out there, and I can honestly say that he's 100% correct. You know, we all talk about Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, prototypical, what is it? What do they call it? Bubblegumish type of vibe with those scents. With this one, it totally goes in a different direction. You're getting more fruits, woods, nuts, and honey. So it's a different, you know, Privé is still my favorite scent, but this I can appreciate for its originality. And honestly, guys, for originality, like I mentioned before, they took a risk, and I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10 when it comes to originality on this scent. So I don't really smell too much that smells similar to it. Okay, now we're looking at one of my last questions, and Diana wants to know, it's Father's Day around the corner. Should she purchase this for her father? I would honestly say, you know, there's other scents that are out there that are worthy of a blind buy, and we're talking about more mass appealing type of scents. And you can PM me, whatever, get a hold of me, and I can discuss those with you. But definitely never do blind buys for other people unless they say they already liked it. So again, guys, those are some of the questions. For me personally, I've rated this scent a 7.75 out of 10, which is pretty good for me. And most of that is due to the originality factor. However, when I'm looking at the overall scent on what I think the average nose would rate this, I'm probably looking at about a 7 out of 10, which is still pretty good. So again, guys, I appreciate you for tuning in to my review. Again, Mr. Carter, I appreciate you sending me the sample. I'll continue to test this out. Maybe things change a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I have it under wraps. But again, guys, I appreciate you so much. Continue to watch, continue to support, and until next time, peace.